How to break in your Doc Martens. From factory and harbour workers to punks and goth rockers, Doc Martens are the boots of choice. Comfortable, sturdy, and oh, so cool, they last forever and can be buffed to a mirror shine even after several years of wear. The only problem is that they can be cast iron to break in, resulting in blisters, bruises, and lots of pain. Steps. 1. Understand that a brand new pair out of the box is going to hurt your feet like crazy. This means that you should avoid wearing them for a long period of time for the first several wears. That means no walks or dances when they are fresh out of the box. 2. Buy the right fit. This part can't be changed, so make sure that the retailer helps you to make the correct choice. 3. Take out the laces and rub Dr. Martens Wonder Balsam with the included sponge all over the outside of the boot. This will hydrate the leather safely so that it will soften appropriately. Never use thinner oils as they can destroy the leather's finish and won't act as a protectant against the elements. This is an essential product if you want to break in your boots safely and protect your investment for years to come, and it's only $10 a tub. 4. Put on a thin pair of socks, then a thicker woolen one above it, then put on the shoes, causing them to widen up a bit. Plus, the socks will help you avoid painful blisters. 5. Walk around for 1 to 2 hours during your daily routine on soft indoor surfaces. It's probably best to do this at home so that you can stop at any time and take the shoes off to relax. Cleaning your house in the boots is a great way to break them in, because you move in ways that you wouldn't when walking around normally, and break in the spots which often get missed. If you feel any spots that rub a lot, and you can tell you might get a blister there, put a big band-aid on to help prevent them. 6. Remove the Doc Martens. After 1 to 2 hours, it's time for a break. 7. Repeat the breaking in steps. Gradually increase the length of time that you wear the shoes. 8. Start going outside in them. Do short walks, like to the local shops or park. 9. If you're going for a longer walk, take another pair of shoes for when your feet have had enough. 10. Continue to repeat steps until the shoes feel comfortable for all-day wear. Continue to apply Wonder Balsam anywhere from once a week to once a month to keep the leather hydrated and extend the longevity of your boot. This will also protect your boots from the elements. Once they are broken in, they'll feel fantastic for the rest of their life. Tips. Wear thick wool socks and put them on and tie them tighter than you would normally. Do a couple of laps around your house. Make sure you rest. Walk around, stand on your toes and bend down a lot to help develop the creases in the shoes that are signs that they are softening. Working at a computer, as part of your normal daily routine, may not be enough activity to break in your shoes. Old army trick, and you don't know what blisters are until you've been in the army. Cut the feet off a pair of pantyhose and wear them under your socks. Some people do this with the old high-cut rugby boots too. Try running around the house with them on and do calf raises, rolling all the way back to your heel after each time you go on your toes. It softens them in no time. If the shoes feel immediately painful just beneath the toe cap or tongue, check to see if your socks are bunched or if the tongue is twisted. The tongue and or flap of leather at the toe cap seam may need to be reseated to lie more flat, or your socks need to be pulled on tighter. You can also try wearing heavy socks with an additional pair of lycra hiking socks on top. These will serve to wick off moisture, which contributes to blistering. When you first get your Docs, put a layer of Wonder Balsam over the entirety of the boot, or shoe to hydrate the boot in a uniform manner. Thinner oils will not bond with the finish of the leather in the same way that Wonder Balsam does, and will not protect the leather from the elements. Be patient. Most shoes need a week or two to break in before you may wear them all day with little discomfort. They should be fully broken in within a month. An alternative to thick socks is to use fabric plasters. When wearing the shoes for the first time, try to notice which parts of your feet get red before blisters appear, and cover these with plasters. Change the latter twice a day until the shoes break in properly. While the only way to do this properly is with time, there are a number of ways you can attempt to speed the process up. Be warned that you run the risk of ruining your docs, and unless you got used, it will have been a waste of a considerable amount of money. You can smack the heel piece of your docs with a hammer a few times to soften the leather. Be very careful. Never ever use water to break in your docs, as it will dry the leather out beyond repair, put extra strain on the finish, as well as warp the inner leather last, which puts your sole at high risk of cracking or separating. In essence, you shorten the lifespan of your boots by several years. Apply a thin to moderate coat of Wonder Balsam on the outside of the boot, lace the boot tightly onto your foot, then heat the boot with the low setting on a hairdryer for 5-10 minutes to melt down the oils and help them absorb into the leather quickly. Wear until cool. Do not use the high heat setting, as you can scald your leather and promote cracking and splitting. Call any Dr. Martens retail location, or stop into your nearest store for tips and tricks. Warnings. Do not put your boots in the freezer, with or without bags of water in them. If you develop foot blisters, it is best to wait until they have healed before resuming the process of breaking in your shoes. Do not put your boots in the oven. Any of the three above will ruin the sole, the last, between the footbed and the sole, and the leather of your expensive boots. Do not use water to break in the boots. At all. Ever. Any shoe polish should be wax or oil-based and serves no functional purpose, only aesthetic. It does not protect or soften your leather, only add color or shine. Things. Dr. Martens Wonder Balsam, $10. Thick socks or several socks. A hairdryer with a low-medium setting, optional.